so nice meeting both of you. I watched the film yesterday and I just told your director that I'm still digesting it because I cannot believe that this is not a fiction. So I think one of the most special things about the film is that we can't help but cheer for these characters. And especially when it comes to playing Jeffrey Manchester, what did you want to make sure, Shannon, that you got right when portraying him? Because we want to cheer for him, but he did some criminal things.
Yeah, I mean, look, he is a liar. He is a bit of a con man. He has done terrible things, but I love playing characters that if you just looked at that, you judge them. You'd think, you know who they are, but and try to give them some sort of understanding of why they got there, how they got there, what decisions did they have to make to get there. And because usually you don't start as a bad person or making bad decisions. You usually get kind of pushed into making those decisions. And I just wanted to make him understandable in his emotionality of why he's doing what he's doing because he does some pretty outland like I remember reading the script and just being like, stop doing what you're doing. Like why are you doing it like that? And you know, it- we always used to joke that Jeff is someone that if he's gonna kill an ant, he's gonna kill it with a sledgehammer. Like he's just a little, he can't get out of his own way. He does things a little too much. He loves a little too hard. He gives too many presents. He just doesn't quite, he's a little weird. He's a little weird in his love.
And Kirsten, I think with Lee especially, it's so interesting to see because she's a strong woman, but at the same time, we see her in this very broken place. And I think you bring this from the character in such a beautiful way. What was like your to build this character? What did you kind of like lean on to make sure that you're getting her essence?
I mean, when I had conversations with Derek about Leigh, she was still, she still loves him and feels compassion. And so to have that much grace, I feel like is a really beautiful thing in a human that I wanted to explore. And also the fact that she has two daughters she has to take care of and this like deep community in her church. And yeah, she's a good feisty Southern lady, she's got her morals in check. So when this happens, it really turns her life like it flips her, but she's like still had such a wonderful time and it was such a beautiful moment in her life that I just I she has no animosity towards him or anything. So her kindness and just her humanity really.
I do love that last scene where she says it was a great adventure, which says so much about her. But one of the things that I think Jeff got to leave is really this idea of having to live inside of a store. So I was wondering from both of you, if you had to hide for a month, what type of store would it be, and how would you spend your time?
I think
We have
you
said
you had a really good one. We've been saying IKEA because they were like department stores, and we were like, all right, well, what if it wasn't a department store? And you had an amazing one. You were like
Draft House.
the Draft House.
It's a
We have like basically it's like a kind of like a bar, but it's like a movie theater, and you can order food. And we would make a little like nest or a little hideout above
watch
it,
movies,
watch movies, eat
eat
food,
food. That
have
sounds
beer.
so
It'd
cozy.
be great.
Yeah.